This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 30, Poker Face.
I'd like to get up after I'm done swiping the pot and just try to help Tyrker to his feet, like working with Ash. Let me try.
No, I think you've done quite enough.
And this is the point where Alonzo hears another drop of water.
Alright.
And you
Twice in one day!
Yeah, ooh. And you kind of see what's happening. But you see Tyrker, but out of the corner of your eye, you do see something happening with Mr. Tangle, and you see his hands on Tyrker's shoulder.
Having some more fun?
He asked for it.
Well, am I supposed to go to this competition or not? Because I'm under the impression he's kind of involved in that.
You might have to see if Ryan responds. She likes magic things.
I suppose I should switch targets, to use an ungainly phrase. Do you want me to just leave him here in this bar, or...?
I'll let him go in a second. I'm sort of enjoying someone seeing me full on.
I suppose it's nice to air the old face every now and then, isn't it?
And
so, I of all people might understand that.
And then reality snaps back for you.
Well, I don't think he's moving.
Ash is gonna try and he doesn't like really understand, like he knows it's magical, but he's gonna just kind of give Tyrker like the slap on the cheek, like when you're trying to wake someone up who's unconscious.
Ooh.
Not like punching them, but like, hey, are you in there? What's going on?
So
Ryan's going. Oh, I'll wait.
Are you doing this hard enough to hurt him?
I mean, I don't want to metagame, but should I make like a strength check or something?
Yeah, I mean, give me an unarmed attack. Let's just see how well you hit him.
How would I do that in Roll20?
Just do
just
a straight
roll strength.
Yeah.
Strength or dex, but typically strength.
Just like a strength check?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh.
That hits.
That hits. So an unarmed attack, if you're a non-monk, is 1 plus your strength bonus.
So that's 4 damage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think you slapped me right out of that chair if I'm able to move.
Yeah. So Tyrker, you find your world suddenly. It's still melting. It's still psychedelic, but there's a little bit more pain in your world. But you're not like going insane anymore.
Tyrker's a wood elf, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ash is used to like, because they're a little bit like smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? So he's used to like dealing with people that are a little bit bigger. So he kind of hit him harder than he's meant to, and just knocked him out of the chair.
That's one way to do it.
He's also a pretty gangly even for a wood elf. So.
It's like that thing. Like as soon as he slaps him, he gets this look of horror on his face. Like, oh, that was too much.
Can Ryan jump at that one guy? Just pull a... I know you're up to something.
Are you gonna just like snatch him to the side?
Are we still inside?
Yes.
Yeah, you're still in the bar, and even though there's like you guys are kind of making like a kerfuffle, everyone's minding their own business. It seems like there's other groups with other weird things just happening. You know, there's a man and he has multiple women, but the women start fighting amongst each other. There's another guy and he's playing cards with another person. and they start having a conversation about centaurs, and you probably stop listening at that second because it gets a little weird. I mean, you're not the strangest group in here.
Okay.
Shocking.
Ryan is going to pull that guy back and say, "You're doing some funny stuff."
Oh, is this me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. He's the one who hit him.
No, not just our cards switched. Well, except for mine.
Yes, it's funny how that worked.
And then he couldn't really move due to some. What was it? Didn't you say? Did Ash actually say that? It was
I
some
think he
magical
did
force?
apologize to Tierker.
I don't think he said what was going on, though.
Yeah. And-
Could I do some kind of arcana then?
Or you could
Just
ask.
quickly?
Yeah, or you could just ask the new guy who
Yeah.
looks like who's causing trouble.
And what was that with Tierker? He wasn't moving. I mean, he was stoned out of his mind. It would have been easy to push him over.
I don't know, but your Genasi friend seems to have settled it very succinctly.
Deception check, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom?
You can do a versus insight if you wish.
Insight. Ah! Dang it!
Oh, Alonzo's a smooth criminal.
Yeah.
Very smooth. Super smooth.
Brienne's still not trusting, and she's like, "You still said one word that got me."
Is
Can
my
I do
vocabulary?
an insight on this?
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to be quiet about this, Ryan? Or are you just trying to have like a private
Oh,
conversation?
she's trying to just outright call him out.
He'd be standing like right behind her, like he was gonna follow her out.
Yeah, totally do an insight check on this situation since you can hear it.
Oh, of course.
Now, yeah, this dude seems to be like being straight up. He doesn't know what's going on. It's just a happy coincidence things are happening, suspiciously enough. So, Ran, you were about to say something about vocabulary.
Yeah, she's like, "You said a certain word.
I said a lot of words, if you were listening.
You get my point. You said a specific word."
Was it your
And
name?
I think
Which, by the way, I don't think I caught.
Her name's Ray. You don't need to know anything else.
exactly.
Well, that is a fair enough point. Are we going to go to this, should we say, competition? Or not? Because
know.
I'm under the impression there are some magical items there. Or a magical item of certain, should we say, purport. And I may be able to give you something of an edge. And I happen to know quite intimately the man who runs the competition.
I don't like you.
I don't like
keep
you
your
either.
distance from her now. Look, it seems like you know something, so maybe you should come with us, guys.
I know a lot of things, and some of them are useful, some of them aren't.
Anne is gonna do an intimidation, say, "Quit beating around the bush."
Okay, roll
And
that.
he likes to talk, apparently.
Dang it!
I like to
Can
roll.
I try to intimidate him too?
You can, but first, Ran, what is slipping you up? Why are you off your game with
Just seeing what's all going on, she feels like she's trying to be tough and strong, but she's just very confused. She thinks that he's up to something, but she can't place,
Yeah.
She's more focused on everything that's going on to try to, instead of trying to be this big bad girl and whatnot.
Yeah, you're not out in the middle of the woods anymore. You're in a noisy place with just people yelling and hooting and hollering and dancing and rolling dice and slapping down cards and having conversations. It's probably hard to find your footing because, you're you're sort of out of your element. I mean, on the streets, you could probably like intimidate this Weasley character like no other, but in here, you're just
Yeah.
another fish.
Yep.
Nilkis, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, he's gonna try to like intimidate once he sees that Rayanne's getting like really angry and like upset with him. He's gonna try to like step in and threaten him.
Sure. How are you threatening him? And then we'll have you roll your intimidation based on that.
He is going to basically say, "Look, you are going to be in a world of hurt if you do anything fishy. You know something valuable clearly, and if you do anything to any of these people, nobody's gonna hear you scream."
Okay, roll me intimidation. That was really good.
No!
No.
Okay.
Oh no! He stuttered or something when he was talking. That's how I picture it.
Like,
Or he's just not affected.
so give me a wisdom saving throw, Alonso.
Alrighty.
And let's see
I'll...
if you slip
Oh.
up. Oh?
Huh?
Rayanne was a little scary. You can tell she like means business, but this Nilkis guy, you better watch out for him. What's your reaction?
I'd like to look him right in the eye and go, "Screams are funny things. I wonder what yours sounds like." And I like to roll intimidation on him too. Can I intimidate someone back? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, you can definitely
Yeah.
try that. I don't see why not.
Oh,
my
no.
good lord.
Oh, dude, this guy just got like serial killer in your face. I mean, it's
Oh my
wow.
god.
You can roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if you're actually scared or not.
Oh
Same
yeah, he
So-
is sweating.
Yeah. Woof.
Oh,
Oh no, we're actually kind of scared of this guy.
Rayanne
Is
is
Asher
shaking
I-
in her boots.
doing anything?
I was about to
I'm
check.
I'm helping Tyrker trying to like get him together. I'm not even paying attention really.
Tyrker?
Yeah, I've been waiting to chime in to when we panned back.
Yeah.
Did I'm guessing the smoky guy disappeared when I got slapped?
Yes, once you got slapped, whoever smoky guy is, Tangle,
Yeah.
totally just kind of like disappeared, and like you can still kind of see him like floating around the other three, but yeah, is it worth it?
It looks like Tangle's just kind of doing his own thing now.
You can
Probably.
tell he's like immensely just. He is loving the situation that is going on with these three, and you swear he's getting a little bit bigger because of this like weird tension between them.
Which Tyrker's also been enjoying and laughing at quite a lot. It's actually the start of the source of his giggle fest. And for a moment, he feels like he kind of gets whatever this smoky cloud thing is. He gets it.
Yep.
And then he goes over to the bar. He's
Yeah, you can actually give me an acrobatics roll. Let's see if you can stay on your feet.
yeah. You said what acrobatics?
Acrobatics, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk at least in a semi-straight line toward the bar. Ash, your friend just got high and walked away, and your other friends are, look a little spooked.
I would gesture to Ash to come with. Not that he would take heed at all, but like, let's go to the bar. This is too funny to watch anymore.
Didn't we have stuff to do? And he'll just kind of.
Yeah, it'll just take just be a moment. Just gotta
I'm
step by the
gonna-
bar real quick.
It's like the like when you're the designated driver and you have like a drunk friend that you're trying to like make walk in a straight line. I'm like trailing Tyrker, like making sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, I've probably got the freaking Johnny Depp pirate walk going on a little bit right now. Just like woo. But my feet are going in a straight line towards the bar.
Okay, well I'll
Yeah.
follow.
And
So
though everything is melting around, can I at least try to find that same bartender who served us?
she finds you, and
I was looking for you.
are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, so much. I had a gift for you. I know my friend already paid, and I'd like to see you again and get some more delicious treats, but not now. And he just hands her two. He's gonna try and, not show what it was, but it's 2 gold coins, and in between, one of the food of the gods.
And she looks at it, and she looks really surprised. Do you really want to give this up?
Let's just say I'd like to get more,
And
and I can do some fun things, as can my friend.
she touches your face, and it feels really awesome as she touches your face, and she whispers in your ear, "We'll get you a private room next time."
That sounds wonderful. See you later. And then just turns around. Well, Ash, that's all we had to do.
Okay.
Like, you're not sure what they were actually saying because it's like it's been garbled, and Tierker, this woman, somehow you understood her perfectly. Like,
She's probably used to talking to totally drugged out people
yeah,
in this bar.
everybody else has been warbly, but this woman was crystal clear. Ash, there was a one-sided conversation again, and this woman just kind of touched your companion's face and whispered something. So there's something.
I mean,
something.
yeah, different people are into different things. I don't know what's going on, but
Yep, she gets handed a mushroom. He gets whispers in the ear. It's weird.
It's been a good day, Ash.
yeah.
How far should we
glad.
let these fools go?
I don't know. I think we should just go turn in this bounty so we don't have to drag a corpse around with us, and then figure out where to go from there.
Alonzo's gonna switch off the scary eyes like a flashlight, and he's gonna turn. I imagine Tierker's like walking over.
Yeah, we're walking. We think we're walking back from the bar towards you guys. Ash
Yeah.
and I are.
In some kind of direction. It's probably like one of the Family Circus comics where, it goes to the direction, but there's a lot of turns.
It's probably a table I didn't notice for a second, then I had to whoop around.
Yep.
Well, I say we ought to get going.
Yeah, sure. He's still a little shaken up.
And Alonzo's just gonna kind of give him one of those very brisk pats on the shoulder. It's like, and then
he's
gonna
he's
kinda
gonna
shove
cringe.
Rand's gonna try shoving away, just a little.
and Alonzo's gonna kind of ignore her.
He probably just steps out of your way if you're not
Yeah.
really trying to shove.
Yeah, I just kind
Yeah,
of steps
just kind
back.
of like.
He's gonna
Mhm.
whisper to Rayanne and just goes, "That guy's really creepy."
So why don't we head along?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Ash, Tierker, let's go.
This guy does
Alright.
not make me feel comfortable.
I'm gonna walk back and kind of pretend to help Ash escort Tierker out, even though I'm not really helping at all. So, what's your shtick, as they say?
Are you talking to Ash or to Tierker?
To Ash, I'm talking over Tierker actually, because I
Okay.
assume he's too drunk to understand me.
He's still giggling, and his eyes are just wherever the smoky monster is.
What do you mean?
Well, why are you with all these fine people? You seem like a man of sense. They're a bit rare.
Ash kind of just chuckles a little bit and is like, well, that's a good question, but I'm not sure I totally have the answer to.
Well, that's all we have for tonight. Let's say our goodbyes.
Are you gonna do yours first, Paul? Or do you use last? My brain's
I
fried.
do mine very, very last, so if I
Very, very
need to
last.
record
Okay.
it sometime, yeah. Go for it!
Ah, that's right. I'm going for it. Hey, I'm Gats Righteous. Thanks again, Paul, and thanks everybody for making another awesome session of Tales of Swordfall for the Purple Group. I had a lot of fun playing Tyrker. He finally got a chance to experiment with some more drug interaction. Sorry, PG audience. If you enjoyed that, be sure to check out the other Tales of Swordfall group. I hear there's a fun next episode coming up as well, and the backlog of all the other fun audio digestible episodes of our D&D shenanigans and adventures. If you want something a little more grimdark, there's a few episodes, decent chunk of time put together for a campaign that I started. It's currently on hiatus. We keep trying to get it going again, and it will be going again in the future. It's called Bane of the Ancients, or Bane of D&D. You can find those videos on Bane of D&D YouTube channel, or on my YouTube channel, which is Gats Righteous. Got Twitter, Facebook, etc. for Bane of D&D. In addition, there's a game that Paul and I both play in that streams live on Friday nights, 8 p.m. PST, called Heroes of Old. It is completely different than this. Off the wall, homebrew shenanigans, just weeby, over the top, anime-esque, ridiculous, overpowered stuff going on in that game. It's all the episodes are available on the Band of the Hot Game YouTube channel. There's enough backlog of content of live streaming on there to keep you busy for about 5 years. So if you're ever bored, that is a just archive of things that needs to be edited. And just so you know, all 3 of these campaigns can be found on the Band of the Hot Gaming website in development, but we all have our stuff up there. And again, I was Gats Righteous. If you like anime, weeby, geeky, and dark, you can go find me on the social medias.
Alright. And I am Vera and Butterfly. I'm playing Rayanne. And yeah, you could find me at YouTube, which is which is Very Random Butterfly. I do art stuff, gaming stuff, and other stuff. Other very random stuff, I guess. And you could also find me at Twitter at VRYRDMButterfly, where you get to see more art postings and whatnot.
I'm Ammon. You can find me on Twitter at D&D Geologist. Come hang out and talk about D&D stuff.
I'm sorry, I thought Luke was next. I guess not. This is Phoenix. I play Nilkus the Tiefling, and I also have a Twitter, Cerilli A Fallen. Most of my content's going to be for Tales of Swordfall, so be sure to check that out. I also have a YouTube that eventually will have some short animations for Tales of Swordfall, so be sure to check it out. Thank you. Hey, Luke?
Thank you. I'm Luke Skytrekker. I played Alonzo Whitmire, the half-elf. You can find me on Twitter at Luke_Skytrekker, and I also run a blog, or trying to resurrect a blog of mine called Think Deeply, Dream Lightly, which you can find at thinkdeepdreamlight.wordpress.com. And that's about all I'm doing right now, but I've got some projects cooking.
Beautiful. I guess it's my turn. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Thank you, everyone who is listening. If you haven't followed us yet, we're on Twitter at SwordfallDND. We also have a Facebook page, which is Facebook/SwordfallDND. Yeah, SwordfallDND. We have our YouTube page, which we decided to be a little different, and it's Tales of Swordfall. Also, we have a coffee account, ko-fi.com/swordfalldnd, where you can throw us some money if you're wanting to support us. Also, if you want to support us in a more long-term way, there is a listener support button on the Anchor website. If you're listening through there, less than $1 a month, you can support us. And that will just keep things going and help us get new equipment. And if you're saying to yourself right now, wow, these guys have bad microphones, well, support us and we'll get better ones.
Woo.
Woo!
Yes, please.
Anyways, thanks for listening to us. Thanks for playing. And whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a nice one. Now let's all shout goodbye together. Bye!
Bye.
Yay.
Well, that was very fun.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. JP Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.